Good evening. This is All India Radio Kohima. I'm Jonas Yantan with Evening News. The headlines. World Environment Day being observed today. Prime Minister Narendra Modi reiterates the pledge to preserve the planet's rich biodiversity. Minister Chang says Nagaland has rich biodiversity. However, pressure from human activities has made environment unsustainable. Nagaland COVID-19 confirmed cases surges to 94. And Health Ministry issues standard operating procedures for religious places, hotels, restaurants, shopping malls, hospitality services and workplaces. World Environment Day being observed across the globe today under the theme Biodiversity to raise awareness to protect nature and look at various environmental issues. On the occasion, Prime Minister Narendra Modi reiterated the pledge to preserve the planet's rich biodiversity. In a tweet, Modi called upon everyone to collectively do whatever possible to ensure the flora and fauna with which we share the earth to thrive. We hope that people would leave an even better planet for the coming generations. Union Environment Minister Javadekar launched the Urban Forest Program. Speaking in a virtual celebration hosted by the Minister of Environment, Forest and Climate Change, Javadekar emphasized on the need to promote urban forests Nagar Van initiative through active public participation. In the initial phase, under this program, forests will be developed in 200 corporations and cities in the country. In celebration of the World Environment Day 2020, under the theme Celebrate Biodiversity, the Department of Environment, Forest and Climate Change, Kohima today, held a virtual program through video conference wherein Minister for Environment, Forest and Climate Change, Chang, and field officers of various offices of the department participated. Speaking on the occasion, the minister said the theme Celebrate Biodiversity is very appropriate and relevant in the state's context as Nagaland has very rich biodiversity and is part of the Indo-Burma biological hotspot. He said while God has blessed the state with rich biodiversity, pressure from human activities and increasing population is making the whole environment unsustainable. He said that environmental damage should be minimized and mitigated with sensitization, enforcement and restoration. The minister also said projects like the Japan International Cooperation Agency assisted Nagaland Forest Management Project and the Community Conservation Project of KFW will go a long way in restoring the biodiversity of the state and stressed on the participation of common villagers who are the real custodians of the richest biodiversity areas. On the occasion, the minister also distributed 2-wheelers to Field Management Unit under Kohima District and Project Management Unit of Nagaland Forest Management Project, and also flagged off the transportation of seedlings, which was presented to the Chief Minister, Cabinet Ministers and advisors. Coinciding with the World Environment Day, Nagaland Empowerment of People Through Economic Development, NIPED, in collaboration with Nagaland Community Conservation Area Forum, donated wild edible vegetables to the district administration. Project Operations Unit, member of NIPED, El Muammanan Imchen, said the purpose is to create awareness on the role played by the community, having the community conservation areas, CCAs, across Nagaland and a rich biodiversity. Stating that Nagas are intimately interconnected with nature, Imchen said that if we do not take care of it, we will not be able to take care of the Mother Earth that supports human life. Additional Deputy Commissioner V. Lovitoli Sema, on behalf of the District Administration, lauded the act of CCA, Rosa Pema, in the initiative of NIPED for donating the vegetables. A pickup truck load of vegetables worth more than 60,000 was handed over to the District Administration Food Bank. In commemoration of World Environment Day, Mukokchung Forest Department today held a program at District Forest Office, Mukokchung. The District Forest Department themed the occasion as Restoring Forest, Conservation and Livelihood with an initiative, Adopt a Tree. Speaking at the program, Deputy Commissioner Mukokchung, Lima Wopeng Jamir, emphasized on the need of individual and community participation to conserve the environment and help in creating an equilibrium which will enable nature to restore back the human exploitation on environment. Appreciating the initiative to adopt a tree taken up by the Forest Department, the DC said the best time to plant a tree was 20 years back, and the second best is today. He therefore urged all to make a pledge to contribute back to nature in their own small ways. Ministry of Health and Family Welfare has issued Standard Operating Procedures (SOPs) for religious places, hotels, restaurants, shopping malls, hospitality services and workplaces. The objective of these SOPs is to minimize all possible physical contacts and maintain social distancing while adhering to preventive and safety measures against COVID-19. Recently, the Ministry of Home Affairs had issued new guidelines for phased reopening of areas outside the containment zones. In the phase 1 of the unlock period, government has permitted to open religious places, hotels, restaurants, shopping malls, and other hospitality services for the public from 8th of this month. This news comes to you from All India Radio, Kohima. Confirmed cases of COVID-19 in Nagaland surged to 94, with 14 more samples testing positive. Minister for Health and Family Welfare, S. Pangyapom, said that out of the 235 samples of Chennai returnees, 14 tested positive in the last 24 hours. According to the State Health and Family Welfare Department data on COVID-19 patients in the state, out of the 94 cases reported till 4 p.m. today, 78 patients are of asymptomatic cases, while 16 are in mild conditions. The district-wise tally of COVID-19 positive cases is Dimapur with 71 cases, Kohima 17, Chang 5, and Bulletin with 1 positive case. Centre today said that the recovery rate reached to 48.27% in the country, and the total number of recovered people from coronavirus reached to 1,09,462. The total number of cases has reached 2,26,770 in the country. A special Shramik train which left from Bangalore on Tuesday carrying stranded citizens of Nagaland reached Dimapur railway station at around 2 p.m. The returnees of Dimapur were transported to Agri Expo site, where they will be undergoing mandatory standard protocols and relocated at designated quarantine centers. The returnees of other 10 districts were screened by the medical team at railway station and then transferred to their respective districts. An Air India flight carrying 12 passengers, including 4 female and 8 male, from Guwahati landed at Dimapur today. After medical screening, all the passengers were taken to Agri Expo by Nagaland State Transport Bus for further segregation and transportation to different designated quarantine centers after going through mandatory procedures. Nagaland Board of School Education (NBSC) has informed all concerned that re-scrutiny of answer scripts in any number of subjects are permitted for HSLC and HSSLC examinations 2020. Candidates applying for re-scrutiny can now apply by paying a prescribed fee of 500 rupees on or before 30th June. It said re-scrutiny results will be declared within 40 days after the declaration of the result. It also said photocopy of answer scripts will be extended only to candidates who applied for re-scrutiny and in the subjects they apply. NPSC said that candidates who did not apply for re-scrutiny will not be eligible to apply for photocopy of the answer scripts. The last date for submission of application form is within 15 days after declaration of re-scrutiny result, with a prescribed fee of 1,000 rupees each per subject. Candidates applying for both re-scrutiny and photocopy of the answer script can apply online at nbscnag@gmail.com, and the fees may be paid to SBI account number 3953961985, IFS code SBI NOO00214. I repeat, 3935396195, IFS code SBI N0000214. Further, the scanned copies of the payment receipt, mark sheet cum pass certificate, admit card and the phone number of the candidate should be mailed at the mentioned mail address along with the application. And now 20 news, here are the main points again. World Environment Day being observed today. Prime Minister Narendra Modi reiterates the pledge to preserve the planet's rich biodiversity. Minister CM Chang says Nagaland has rich biodiversity. However, pressure for human activities has made environment unsustainable. Nagaland COVID-19 confirmed cases surges to 94, and Health Ministry issues standard operating procedures for religious places, hotels, restaurants, shopping malls, hospitality services and workplaces. That is all we have in this evening news bulletin. Good night.